This led to them fighting at the market. Akin and Lamidi grew up like brothers, doing everything together. They ate together, went hunting together, and even fought for each other. This strong bond between them caused them to buy a plot of land together. Their dream was to build a big house and live as one big family with their wives, making sure their children marry each other. But they didn't have enough money to build a big hut on the land, and so they decided to rent 2 huts and live side by side. They planned to build the house on their land after they get married. Akin married Yemisi, the daughter of a great hunter, and Lamidi married Abike, the daughter of a carpenter. They both got married on the same day, but problems started when their wives couldn't get along. Yemisi always mocked Abike, saying she had a poverty mentality because she was the daughter of a carpenter. This often happened at the market, when they cooked together, and even when picking a choice of wrapper. Soon, Abike developed hatred for Yemisi and started exchanging words with her. This led to them fighting at the market. This dispute caused problems between Lamidi and Akin's friendship. Their wives successfully turned them against each other. Lamidi and Akin then stopped eating and farming together. Soon, the couples became sworn enemies. This made them abandon the land because they had no interest in building a house together and fulfilling their dreams. After some months, Yemisi got pregnant and gave birth to a boy. Lamidi wanted to go and congratulate his friend Akin, but Abike refused. She reminded him about all the evil things they had done to them and hardened Lamidi's heart more. The next year, Abike got pregnant but had some complications and lost the pregnancy. When she got back home, Yemisi laughed at her. This made Lamidi furious that he gave Yemisi a dirty slap. Yemisi reported Lamidi to her husband Akin, and this caused a huge fight between the two men. No one could separate them except the king. The king summoned them and warned them to make peace, but to no avail. The hatred had gone deep in their bones. Abike later gave birth to a beautiful girl named Korede. Korede was obedient and did all her mother asked her to do, except from staying away from Toby, who is Akin's son. Korede felt her mom was over-exaggerating and being mean because Toby is kind towards her. He always kept a piece of meat from his food to give to her every day. When Korede is going to fetch water, Toby would lie to his mom that he is going to pluck fruit from the tree, but instead he would escort Korede to the stream and back home. He felt it was his duty to protect her. He liked Korede even when his mom talked bad about her. He remembered the day he was plucking fruit from a mango tree close to the stream. While stretching to pluck a mango, he lost balance and fell down. Korede, who was passing to fetch water, stopped to assist him. She tore out of her wrapper to wrap his wound. That was when he realized that all what his mother said about Korede and her parents went true. Korede and Toby would often sneak to play with each other. They understood the enmity between their parents and so hid their relationship. Korede got pregnant, and this made her father, Lamidi, furious. Despite Toby's plea to marry Korede, he refused. Toby then begged his parents to talk to Korede's parents, but they refused. Korede begged her father to let her marry Toby, but he insulted her and stopped her from going out. This made Korede so depressed. She stopped eating and started getting lean. Toby also stopped eating and refused to see anyone except Korede. Korede not eating affected her mom Abike. Abike remembered the complications she had during pregnancy that almost took her life. She decided to let go of the hatred towards Toby's parents and save her daughter. She begged her husband, Lamidi, but he refused. Worried, she then went to beg Yemisi the next evening, asking Yemisi to forgive her and help her. She didn't want her daughter to die in the condition. Yemisi was stunned. She had been hoping to reconcile, but she didn't know how to. She told Abike that she always felt guilty for treating her in a bad way and wished it never got this far. Yemisi also said she had tried to come and ask for forgiveness but was scared. She said she was worried about her son too. The two women hugged each other. They promised to respect and love one another and planned in making their husband reconcile with each other in order to save their children. The next day, at midnight, the two women came out and sat on the bench in between the two huts. They started talking loudly about the memories they had when they just got married. Lamidi and Akin were surprised to hear their wives discussing together. They peeped through their various doors to see what was happening and listened. Then the women started talking about the game called Ayo that their husbands played the day after their wedding. Yemisi said that Abike's husband won against her husband in the game, but Abike insisted that it was Yemisi's husband who won. They kept on contemplating loudly until Lamidi ran out saying he won Akin in the game. Like a speed, Akin ran out saying he won Lamidi in the game but allowed Lamidi to take the glory. Immediately, their wife brought out the Ayo game and said that Akin and Lamidi had to play the game again to know who actually won. The two men started playing the game and soon started laughing. It didn't take long for them to settle their dispute. They started talking about the good old days, laughing loudly. Korede heard the sound of her father laughing with Toby's dad and came out to see if she heard well. She was surprised to see her father laughing with Toby's dad and Toby's mom laughing with her mom. As she turned, she saw Toby peeping also from his hut. Their mothers saw them and told them to come out to receive blessings from their fathers. Lamidi and Akin blessed their children's union. They remembered their dreams of their children marrying each other and were happy to fulfill it for them. The next week, Toby and Korede got married. They moved into the house that their fathers had built for them in the land they bought together. Korede gave birth to two male twins, and they named the two boys after their grandfathers, Lamidi and Akin. The moral of this story is that we often fall in love with people who have strong relationships with their families, friends, and others. We should learn to not only love our partner, but also respect and nurture the relationships they have with their loved ones. Maintaining these bonds is crucial because love makes everything easier. Thank you for watching this story. What lesson did you learn from this story? Comment on what you learned and do not forget to like and share with your loved ones. Subscribe to this YouTube channel to enjoy more stories. See you soon.